Biafra Evangelist, let's go to today's topic. The training issue now. I posted a video concerning Sunday Akpalawa and about three of them. So they said they are the eyes of the Biafrans, that without them, there will not be the likes of Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu. They are the men behind the scene. So they are the three wise men behind the scene. But Dr. Ngozi Orabueze said they are on suspension, that they are not longer in the cabinet. But the likes of Sonny Akparawa and the rest of them said they are still in charge. That the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, was the one that gave them this office. So their office, that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze cannot just come and declare their office vacant. They are still in charge. That without them, there will not be anything like Biafra. What is your reaction?
Listen and listen good, and listen everyone wherever you are watching us from.
Okay, fine. Let me conclude it. That Sunday Akpalawa is the Minister for Information of United States of Biafra, and Oge Nkere is the Finance Minister, and Gaddafi. I wouldn't remember the post of Gaddafi right now. So three of them said they are the pillars of Biafra. So what is your reaction?
But listen and listen good, just like I was saying before you, the moderator, remove the microphone from my mouth. Now listen and listen good. There is something I want to use this opportunity to air. Whether Akparawa, Kere, or whatsoever, please, we need the original name. All those nicknames, and it's something that is not. Please, it is my opinion and my own humble advice. Come up with your original name. It will help us more. And let me tell you this: in the midst of disagreement, there is a need for an agreement. And let me tell the fellow Biafrans, so please do not be discouraged based on what is happening in the platform of this agitation. Hear me and hear me clearly. I want to use this opportunity to tell Akparawa and whatsoever the Kere and the group of them that are for now on leave. I didn't say suspension because I believe they cannot be suspended by the special grace of God. They just have a little misunderstanding that can as well later solve. Are you getting it? There's a little mixed up somewhere, which I know they are already working, and you must not expect that. You will see how we are going. Say, no. It doesn't show maturity. Are you getting it? They are working on a way of unity. For united we stand, divided we fall. And for their own information, Biafra is not an individual thing. It's not a personal thing. So nobody should come out and say, without me, Biafra will not stand. Please, far from that. Please don't have such emotion in you, and do not have such a thing inside of you or around you. Without you, Biafra continues, because it is a spirit.
All right, Biafra Evangelist, are you in support of what Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is doing?
Currently now, the woman is active. Currently now, the woman is moving. Currently now, the woman is showing that yes, even with the absence of the PM, that the current and the present PM has what it takes to do and to perform even more than the previous PM. Are you getting it? And there is something I want everyone to understand. Despite the fact that she's a woman, there are sometimes some women who are supposed to be men, but they become women in disguise. Yes, I love the way she's going.
But she's not carrying people along. The likes of Finance Minister, the likes of the Minister of Communication, and the likes of the man in charge of the foot soldier. So they are complaining that they tell Madam, you must bow. Okay. That they are not going to bow for her because they themselves, they are the one in charge of every other thing before she even came in. That they have been working with Simon Ekpa before the likes of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze came in. So
remember, in this TV, remember I said this thing before. As an example, when this thing started, I said it, many of them were there or was there before Orabueze. Two, many of them In the time of submission, they will find it difficult. Listen to me, I speak from experience. Are you getting it? I speak from experience as a minister of God, based on the ministry I have done before. There are many there that believe that they are there before me, for years before me. How come? Despite irrespective of how the Lord glorify his name whenever I'm on podium. You understand? So they still don't have that ego in them and that pride of insubmissive. You understand? And that is exactly what is happening. I've said it before. I speak from experience. These people now, they have opened up now. They have been there before her. When did you join this group? Do you know the things we have already gone through before you? You understand? All these things are part of it. And like I said it before, that the PM did not address them very well, vividly well, officially before what happened. That is another point, because if these people, and I want to use this opportunity, please, I am pleading as a Biafran evangelist, as one that love Biafra, and as one that is ready, supporting and backing both spiritual and prayer in every area I can do to make sure that this goal we finally achieve it and stand by to celebrate it together. Please, Akparawa and the rest, Kekere whatsoever, please, Ikere, if I did not pronounce it very well, please forgive me. I am pleading for the sake of the PM and our leader, Wisemen Nnamdi Kanu, the things they have gone through. For the sake of the love we have for that USB called United States of Biafra, please let us not look on our differences. Let us look on the unity that will make that thing to stand.
Biafra evangelists, the three of them said they are not the problem. That is, the problem is the person that is causing the whole problem is Dr. Ngozi Ohabreze. That they are not the one causing the whole problem. That when Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa was in charge, they didn't have any problem. But immediately, Dr. Ngozi Ohabreze came into power. That she decided to do everything by herself. She wants that personal recognition. That Biafra Republic should have been declared on the 22nd December, not 29. She did everything to please herself. At the same time, they said Biafra constitution will have been voted by almost 500 delegates. But she just went into the podium and said, "This is Biafra constitution. Come and buy it." That was not how the Prime Minister planned everything, but she took everything.
Yes, even as that, please, you all are matured in this game and in life. And in life, you all are mature. Please, even in the midst of this disagreement and misunderstanding, you can still sit down and, yeah, like I said before, because of what we are looking at, please, I am pleading, you people, including the COS herself, let her not see herself as prim. Let her not see herself as hype. Let her see herself as one that is meant to serve the people. That one makes him, and that is what will make him a good leader. A good leader is one that listens to the opinion of the people. You sit with people, you react with people, you communicate with people, and you consider what the people are saying and find a means of a way to move forward. You are talking about unity, United States of Biafra, and you cannot be in this unity and be fighting for unity. Please, madam, I respect you and I love your spirit. I love your going. I love your mind. I love your determination. I love everything about you. You are a mother indeed. But I want you to act as a Biafran mother, because African mother originated from Biafra. A mother of a Biafra is one that cares for everyone, whether the outside and the inside. Do you know why they care that way? They say because they have children. They don't know tomorrow of their children. On that reason, every children around them, they treat them as a mother. Mother, hear this. as a mother and as a leader now, you are not the one that place yourself there. Have this at the back of your mind. God Almighty did not place you there to be autocratic. He did not place you there for you to be a woman to speak and nobody speaks again. No, remember you still remain a woman, and it's part of the Biafran culture.
The likes of Sani Akarawa, the likes of Gaddafi, the likes of Oge Okering said they are not going to bow to Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Orabuheze, that they not talk her, madam, you must bow. That they are not going to bow for her. Besides, they said they work with the likes of Nnamdi Kanu, there was no issue. They work with Simon Ekpa, there was no issue. But Madam Ba came with her own kind of leadership style, which is not going to be okay for the Biafrans. What is your reaction, Mr. Chinedu?
I don't believe there's a crack that they are having individual ego. They are romancing their ego, but they should let the woman be, because that's the woman Simon Ekpa actually appointed. Simon Ekpa did not appoint them. They should stop disturbing the woman. It's as simple as that. If they were better, Simon Ekpa would have appointed them. Simon Ekpa handed the mantle to that lady. If they are really interested in continuity of the Biafran government in exile, they should throw a dialogue table, adjust and readjust, and allow the woman be until the reappearance of Simon Ekpa. Everybody is still holding on until Wisemen Nnamdi Kanu comes out. Wisemen Kanu still hold the mantle and the secrets of the next moves. But because I'm reacting to that, I want to say very clearly, it's unfortunate whether it was a trap set by Simon Ekpa to be able to see and understand the other perspective or the other angle of the people he's working with. Nobody knows. In a few days, would they say that the Finland gathering event was not successful? Would they say that Ngozi did not prove her words? Allow it is a government. Allow her to then let posterity judge her in the future.
They said that Ngozi Orabuheze, like it's me. I'm the one that did it, not we. We are the one that did it. Like, for example, Biafra should have been declared on the 2nd December, not on 29th November. They also said that Biafra constitution will have been a kind of referendum which 520 delegates will have voted for it. Like, unlike what the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa drafted everything as, okay, the declaration will be on the 2nd December, not 29. But Dr. Ngozi Orabuheze just climbed the stage and declared it on 29. Also, she now took the constitution, raised it on her, and I said, this is Biafra constitution, go and buy. That was not the original plan on ground. Therefore, they are not in support of that. They are not going to be part of that government. They are not going to work with her. Let me remind you, Mr. Chinedu, that Oge Nkere is the finance minister. Let me also remind you that Sani Akarawa is the minister of information. Let me also remind you that Gaddafi is the defense minister in the United States of Biafra. So these three men, they have the power. That's why I call them the three wise men.
Okay, relax. Don't bring such thing. What are you talking about? These men and this men and this men. Relax.
They are powerful men in the United States of Biafra.
Relax. Nobody can be powerful more than Biafra. What are you talking powerful? Is Ngozi Orabuheze more powerful than Biafra? Is Wisemen Nnamdi Kanu more powerful than Biafra? What are you talking about powerful men? On what capacity?
Don't you think that Dr. Ngozi Orabuheze should be politely and calmly in order to work with these
let me
people?
tell you, why did Simon Ekpa appoint her if she's not competent in the first place? As simple as that. That's my reaction to that.
They also said appointment of Dr. Ngozi Ohabreze was through WhatsApp. It wasn't an official appointment. They don't have any meeting to appoint her. That she's only the CSO, that is Chief of Defence Staff, not the Deputy Prime Minister or neither the acting Prime Minister.
What we are seeing on the social media does not matter. What matters is the advancement of the struggle for restoration of Biafra.
Now the crack which are set in the camp or in the United States of Biafra now, let me tell you, let me ask you, Mr. Chinedu, don't you think that this raft between these three wise men and Dr. Ngozi Ohabreze
Bro, I don't like the adjective you are using. Three wise men. I don't like that kind of adjective.
okay, they self-acclaimed three wise men.
Or are they claiming? It's a self-acclaim. Let them continue to do self. Biafra struggle have turned to self now. So what they are telling me. And what message are they trying to pass to the people who are extremely Biafranese? What message are they trying to pass? Everything self. What it means is that there is no consensus in what they are doing. Everything is self. Who appointed? Who made you? White man. Who did this? Bros, let Wisemen Nnamdi Kanu come out. If they are, the whole world is watching. If we are in that position, there's no need of coming to social media and be. I'm just extremely disappointed. And what are you struggling for? Well, it is expected in a situation like this, where a woman assumes that kind of position. There might be reservations, but those reservations can be sorted out. Plus, there is something that makes. I was looking at Israel as a nation. I was looking at the spy agency of Israel. I was also looking at the spy agency of Russia. Bros, are you not? Look at what they are doing. A nation that has already been ordained in the heaven. That is here. Bro, I have been on the street for over 15-20 years, understudying all the research I've done in this world about Biafra, the I tribe. You can't come out and say it anywhere.
All right, Mr. Chinedu.
And every slightest thing, you see, everybody wants to show. And for what? Are there not people who are already underground that are more relevant? The IPOB leader is in DSS custody. He has not been released. And you're talking about a nation. And you're pointing at one finger. If it is not okay for you, resign and go and pack well. Give space. When they send me out as a result of this, I excuse myself. By time you are building integrity, you are building respect, you are attracting solidarity. People are seeing you people as a more conscious people. Focus not on whatever that's going to play by the side. Somebody just stopped me there, about two people. They just flew in from UK. One flew in from UK. One flew in from Australia just this morning. I don't know them. They said I've been watching me all over the world. That I should keep the faith. I'm not here to romance anybody. I'm not here to romance any word. My focus is at the end of the day, we are going to see, bros. You do not see Dr. Ngozi Ohabreze a few years ago. Did you see her?
No.
Did you see these names you are mentioning a few years ago? Did you see her? Bros, let us learn that what is going to come out tomorrow might be bigger than what you are seeing now. Nnamdi Kanu has laid a solid foundation, and I can tell you, to an extent, Biafra struggle have attracted international solidarity. At this point we are now, it is becoming very clear
All right, Mr. Chinedu, what will you tell the three acclaimed wise men and Dr. Ngozi Ohabreze in order for the crack not to continue?
I don't like that word, please.
Okay, what will you tell the three men and Dr. Ngozi Ohabreze?
The three men who are part of the organs of the Nigerian Biafran government in exile. Don't be putting in this wise. What, bro? I don't know what they're talking about. What is this sophistication? Can any of them stand in presence of Trump and say anything? Do they have the moral? Do they have the connection? Can they talk to the Israeli Prime Minister? What are you talking about? We are not morons. Credibility should be introduced. Integrity should be introduced. They should be able to look at and set up and set a standard morally, not coming out and disgracing us who are already on the street, facing the consequences of Biafra. You don't know what you are facing? Or you don't know what you are facing?
All right, Mr. Chinedu,